Hello everybody, today we're going to be continuing our scenario where civilization starts on a fantasy map. Now in the last episode we saw a couple of things happen. We saw a civil war in the gold team, which lasted in two new countries being formed. We saw this yellow team get, utterly destroyed. The pink country collapsed and a lot of new countries were birthed from that up north. The purple team expanded, and overall we just had a lot of expansions. In today's video, the main focus will actually not be on wars and all that. It will just be on mostly just expansion and expansion and exploration of many places. But first of all, we're gonna see a couple new countries be formed out of this area of the island, and then we'll see it getting formed. So we see this lightish blue kind of color country. No, not all of that. This kind of light blue type of light purple team forming up. And now this is going to get divided. So the green team gets all of this land, which is a large amount of land. They're actually probably going to get a little bit more right here. So just like that. What is going on? Why is this here? The blue team up here gets all of this land, a very large amount of land, of course. The orange brownish country will get all of that, while the dark blue country gets all of this. And then this area will just go over to this light pinkish kind color country. They are now here, and well, they are now happy, I guess. I don't really know. But let's take a look at the rest of this island being expanded upon too, and the formation of some new countries. We see a yellow country form up right here, a pink country slash purple country forms right there on the border of the brown team. The new lime country will form right here. And one more country will form being up here, as a new blue country forms up in this area. So let's take a look at this. Actually, I'm going to change this country's color, but I don't know what to change it to. There's a blue right here, so I don't know. I'm going to go with, this peachy beige type color right here. So this definitely looks interesting. The red country will get all of this, which like triples their land mass. The pink team gets this, which kind of doubles it, I would say. The new yellow country gets all of this land, which is really good. It really stretches out to the west, which people are wondering why. This beige kind of peachy country color up here gets all of that. I would say that's pretty good for a new country. The brown team only gets that, but then again, they are a pretty big country, and it's very spread out too. The red country will get all of that land, a pretty good portion of area. Just looks like a bunch of countries are stretching now, which I guess they are. We're just gonna have to wait for some rebellion. The red team also gets that land. I forgot to talk about that. But the orange team gets all of this. Pretty good for them, I guess. Purple team gets that land. And then this new pinkish country color gets all of that land. And this is definitely looking interesting. We're coming back over here to the blue team. There was a lot of people who were forced to move to this section of the land when they expanded upon that a couple of minutes ago. And, well, those people are now going to go ahead and rebel. And why are they doing this? Because, I mean, they were already treated bad by these guys. And if these guys get invaded, then they're going to probably get treated bad by the people who own them next. So these guys are going to go ahead and rebel, and I don't know what color to make them. I'm thinking of a purple. I think that actually would be good. This whole purple kind of area right here goes ahead and declares independence from the blue team. And of course, the blue team is going to try to fight this. However, it is going to be very difficult for them, as there is just a lot of jungle in this area. So it'd be very difficult to fight this war. And I'm not sure why the blue team even tries to do it, because it's it's just not gonna go well for them, and clearly they're just getting destroyed right now. Like on the in the map, it looks like they're doing good, but their numbers are like way low, and the purple team numbers are still really high. So the purple team is going to make an advancement up here in the north, which just does a lot, and it almost cuts off. In fact, it does cut off a lot and a lot of troops from the blue team, and it even cuts off some right there, but they get it fully taken. And well, after it starts getting into the, the actual land of the blue team. The purple team is going to stop there. And instead, they're going to focus on killing all of those soldiers, and they do. However, they just get pushed back a little bit on this front line. So, they're just going to go ahead and make peace with the blue team, and let's take a look at that peace treaty. And this peace treaty, well, not that. The purple team gets its independence from the blue team, which is probably the best thing that could have happened, because of abuse to these people who were forced to move here. That's what. And also, this episode's probably going to be a pretty short because I have things that I need to do. So yeah. Coming over here to the green team, they're going to just cut off this blue team from expanding because they don't want them expanding. And now they're just kind of trapped, and it looks really weird. However, they can't do anything. Knowing the green team, they would probably eventually invade. But now we just start to see a bunch of countries contribute to exploring the world map a lot more, as they just explore all the way and they get to this lake right here, and well, they see it and they start exploring around it, and they also see this tiny one, and well, they're just exploring a lot of land right now. That's just their main goal, and yeah, so that's just what they're gonna do. The gray team over here is going to expand all the way there, making it look even more like a rectangle. The orange team over here also expands, and for the last event of this video, I know it's a really short one, we're going to see a war happen. But we see the orange and the red teams go to war over a land dispute that is in this area right here that existed since the red team and the orange and the blue teams gangbanged the yellow country. So the orange troops now start to move in to this territory right here. And this, remember, is the main territory of the red team now. They're starting, this is like, they were stability, they were gaining stability in this region, and of course the orange team does not want that. Now, power scaling these two countries, the red team is bigger, but the orange team is insanely stronger, and, well, that's because of their coastline, and they just start to get invaded a lot. They take this whole like chunk of land right there, and they just start taking a bunch and a bunch of land very quickly. The red team cannot fight back as they just lose their the major city right there, and now they have no more major cities left. That's unfortunate, but also what's unfortunate is losing your capital. So that's interesting. And well, these guys are gonna go ahead and surrender, and a very large peace treaty is going to ensue. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. So the orange team will take all of that land right there, and the red team has been significantly reduced. However, that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it was really short. It was my shortest. Actually, it wasn't my shortest episode yet. It is like middle ground. But anyways, will see you guys in the next Wixo video, which will be a regular Wixo. So goodbye.